our 64th edition of ZITF rolling or running under the theme Information, Democratization for Increased Innovation and Industrialization and quote, rightfully positions the Minister of Information as the custodian of the freedom of expression, access to information, and subsequent citizen engagement in policy making. Therefore, I take pride in officially opening this event as it documents the fundamental architecture of our national democracy, which has been anchored on a freedom of creativity and speech. Therefore, I'm hopeful that topics under discussion will streamline our media sector to promote constructive government messaging. It is my hope that submissions by media players will also give direction to policy making and will ensure a relevant growth of the sector. I firmly believe that as we exchange ideas in this Indaba, unique gaps in the treatment and coverage of national developments by the media will be identified and solutions found to bridge the gaps. The media should adequately inform citizens, expose lies, unite people, and sustain democracy. This year's Indaba is being held hardly a week after our independence celebrations. As a result, I hope that the deliberations here will reflect on the seminal value of our liberation and how media should be positioned to defend the gains of our liberation struggle, the gains of our struggle. We wage a war of liberation to guarantee freedom of speech, and the Second Republic is committed to promoting that constitutional right by any means necessary. To this end, it is no coincidence that under the leadership of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. Mnangagwa, the former monopoly of the national broadcaster has been broken through the licensing of various television stations and community radio stations. Ladies and gentlemen, the continued increase in the broadcast spectrum also offers optimistic visitors for the sector's growth. On the other hand, increased internet access is of great benefit to new media players, considering the ministry's leapfrog strategy towards broadband and broadcast convergence, which will also accelerate content production. I'm hopeful that this will culminate in increased social cohesion and integration. The media should play a unifying role to our people and debunking the notions of tribalism, racism, chauvinism, and the many other schisms that have created artificial barriers for our much-needed national unity as desired by the founding fathers of this nation. To this end, it is delighting that ZITF Indaba is happening here in Bulawayo. The plural splendor of this city has also been magnified by various efforts aimed at uniting our people by His Excellency President Dr. Mnangagwa. In 2019 and 2021, respectively, the President had an interface with the creative sector. The President understands the value of this city and its connections to creative economy of our nation. Therefore, the Ministry of Information is taking a leaf from His Excellency the President to continue unlocking more opportunities that this city can input media economy. We need a well-coordinated media sector which has an inclusive ecosystem for content creators, script writers, journalists, media executives, and other strategic technical arms of the sector. This is why ZITF Media Indaba draws its expertise from the Zimbabwe Media Commission, parastatals in the Ministry of Information, Publicity and Broadcasting, namely ZBC, Zimbabwe's Trust Media, and the Broadcasting Authority of Zimbabwe. We are also tapping into the technical expertise of content creators. I'm grateful that this gathering also brings an opportunity for newly established media houses such as Iona TV, Ulule Rusunungu Television, ZBC News 24 to network with content makers. I'm also delighted that the media academia are part of this endeavor. It's fully represented by the University of Science and Technology, NAST, the great Zimbabwe University, GZU, Midland State University, MSU, and Lubani State University, LSU. The Zimbabwean International Trade Fair Media Indaba should enable delegates to articulate present and represent, and advance their causes in the framing their national development discourse. The Indaba will help media players and content creators deepen their creativity and develop captivating